Airpeace CEO, Onyema, and one other indicted in U.S. for obstruction of justice.
Onyema, the chairman, CEO, and founder of Airpeace, a Nigerian airline, has been charged in a superseding indictment with obstruction of justice for submitting false documents to the government in an effort to stop an investigation of him that resulted in earlier charges of bank fraud and money laundering. Ejiroghene Eghagha, the airline's chief of administration and finance, was also charged for participating in the obstruction scheme, as well as in the earlier bank fraud counts. After allegedly using his airline company as a cover to commit fraud on the United States banking system, Onyema, along with his co-defendant, allegedly committed additional crimes of fraud in a failed attempt to derail the government's investigation of his conduct, said U.S. Attorney Ryan K. Buchanan. The diligence of our federal investigative partners revealed the defendants' alleged obstruction scheme, making it possible for the defendants to be held accountable for their aggravated conduct of attempting to impede a federal investigation. These cases represent the continued commitment of the Drug Enforcement Administration to identify and hold accountable those who engaged in fraud and money laundering, said Robert J. Murphy, special agent in charge of the DEA Atlanta Division. Allegedly, Onyema and his accomplices fraudulently used the U.S. banking system in an effort to hide the source of their ill-gotten money, said Assistant Special Agent in Charge Lisa Fontanet, Internal Revenue Service, Criminal Investigation Atlanta Field Office. Today's superseding indictment is indicative of the dedication IRSCI special agents and our law enforcement partners have, as part of the organized crime drug enforcement task forces, to neutralize threats to the United States from criminal organizations. The charges announced today demonstrate the criticality of diligence and truth in criminal justice proceedings, said Stephen N. Sprank, Acting Special Agent in Charge, Homeland Security Investigations Atlanta that covers Georgia and Alabama. HSI and our partners are committed to pursuing those who seek to exploit our nation's financial system and any efforts to cover up illegal activity. According to U.S. Attorney Buchanan, the superseding indictment, and other information presented in court, Onyema, a Nigerian citizen and businessman, is the CEO and chairman of Airpeace, a Nigerian airline founded in 2013. Between 2010 and 2018, Onyema traveled frequently to Atlanta, where he opened several personal and business bank accounts. More than $44.9 million was allegedly transferred into his Atlanta-based accounts from foreign sources. Beginning in approximately May 2016, Onyema, together with Eghagha, allegedly used a series of export letters of credit to cause banks to transfer more than $20 million into Atlanta-based bank accounts controlled by Onyema. The letters of credit were purportedly to fund the purchase of 5 separate Boeing 737 passenger planes by Airpeace and were supported by documents such as purchase agreements, bills of sale, and appraisals. The documents purported to show that Airpeace was purchasing the aircraft from Springfield Aviation Company LLC, a business registered in Georgia. However, the supporting documents were allegedly fake. Springfield Aviation Company LLC was owned by Onyema and managed on his behalf by a person with no connection to the aviation business, and Springfield Aviation never owned the aircraft. The company that allegedly drafted the appraisals did not exist. Eghagha allegedly participated in this scheme as well, directing the Springfield Aviation manager to sign and send false documents to banks and even using the manager's identity to further the fraud. After Onyema received the money in the United States, he allegedly laundered over $16 million of the proceeds of the fraud by transferring it to other accounts.